Hi everyone, and thank you for joining Tiger's first HR LinkedIn Live. I'm Beverly and I head up the Finance and Accountancy division here at Tiger, and I just wanted to hop on today to introduce you to Kate Headford, our Associate Director and Head of Tiger's HR division. Kate, it is so lovely to have you on the Tiger team. Could you tell us a little bit about your role at Tiger?
Yes, hello, hi, absolutely. My name is Kate Headford and I am an Associate Director here at Tiger HR, and I recently joined a few months ago. My role here is to head up Tiger HR with a core focus of recruiting all HR, people, talent acquisition and ED&I related opportunities here in the UK across a variety of different sectors.
Now, I know that you've got some fantastic recruitment experience. Could you tell us some more about your background and the types of sectors that you've worked in?
Of course. So I have 17 years extensive recruitment experience across a variety of different sectors. My career initially began in education recruitment, where I specialised in sourcing education professionals, but I later expanded my focus to recruiting HR and business support professionals in both commercial and non-for-profit organisations. And then most recently, over the last 7 years, I've worked in a leadership role, specialising in HR recruitment with a strong commitment to promoting an inclusive hiring process and best practice onboarding practices.
And tell me, what kinds of roles do you recruit for?
So a variety. So we cover from director level roles, head of roles, right through to advisor and officer level. And that's within both permanent, contract and temporary opportunities.
And what kind of service does Tiger HR provide?
So we provide quite a comprehensive support to both employers and job seekers throughout a consultative partnership that spans the entire recruitment process. So for employers, we partner with you right at that initial briefing stage. We offer expert advice when it comes to drafting inclusive job descriptions and job packs, designing effective advertisements, and shaping and tailored, a tailored recruitment process. From defining your hiring needs to presenting the most qualified candidates, we try to ensure that the process is as seamless as possible.
And for job seekers in particular, how do you support them through the hiring process?
So for the job seekers, we are truly committed to supporting your entire career journey. So our service includes personalising your career advice, advice and assistance when it comes to tailoring your job search. We provide preparation for those multiple interview stages, tasks, as well as support throughout the onboarding process to try and ensure that that's a smooth transition as much as possible when you're starting your new role.
Oh, thank you, Kate. That all sounds great. You clearly offer a really comprehensive service. On a different note, it would also be really helpful to talk about the current market. Are you finding that there are any common themes emerging from your conversations with employers this quarter?
Absolutely. So, to be honest, this last quarter, we've seen a real variety of market insights, with a few of the takeaways focusing on flexibility. There is still in the HR market such a strong desire for flexibility in roles, along with flexibility and reasonable adjustments throughout that recruitment process, and then of course the onboarding process as well. Most recently, I placed a leadership HR director job share opportunity, and we were truly inundated with not only a high volume of candidates wanting to work at that senior leadership role on a part-time basis, but such a strong quality skill set of candidates that were coming back from my headhunt search. Another common theme has been redundancies and organisational restructuring. We're seeing in certain markets that HR individuals are still going through, a complex redundancy process or organisational restructuring. And actually, we're seeing a few individuals are personally going through that redundancy process when it comes to their own position. we've actually been offering a lot of support for individuals navigating through that redundancy process. And we've spoken to a great deal of individuals that have said they're experiencing survivor guilt. We've actually written an article in HR magazine, which you can find in the link to the comments below if you do want to understand that a little bit more.
And we're also having lots of conversations with hiring managers around inclusive recruitment practices at the moment. Are there any areas employers are specifically seeking support with at the moment?
Yeah, absolutely. We are the same. Inclusive recruitment practices are still very much a conversation point. But neurodiversity, supporting neurodivergent individuals throughout that recruitment experience process, attracting them, and that onboarding is still a huge theme. And it's actually something that I hold quite close to my own heart. So we're actually looking to share further resources and information on this subject in the coming weeks.
Oh. And I know you attended our recent roundtable event. Were there any discussions you found particularly interesting or insightful?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I had the pleasure of attending the breakfast roundtable discussion that we hosted. I saw a group of HR individuals come together and we were discussing building a respected employer reputation. It was such an insightful and engaging conversation, and the few of the takeaways were: a respected employer is the result of consistent messaging, authentic values, and communication at every stage of that employee journey. One of my most personal quotes and memorable quotes was from a roundtable attendee who said, if your messaging tells people how great you are, it's not that authentic. But if your own staff are sharing that, that's even better. The report was actually published yesterday, and it's available to order. So if you would like to receive a copy, please do follow the link that we provided in the comments below, and we'll ensure that they'll be shared with you directly.
Oh, that sounds so good, Kate. And if anyone listening wants to get in touch for hiring, for HR hiring advice, what kind of areas can you support with, and how should people reach out to you?
So as well as obviously the tailored recruitment services that I've mentioned, employers can always get in touch for salary benchmarking and advice around benefits packages. So if anyone's watching and would like to reach out, obviously my contact details are just above. And alternatively, feel free to reach out to me directly on LinkedIn, and all my other contact details are listed on our website as well.
Oh, thank you, Kate. Well, it's been really lovely to chat to you and hear your thoughts on HR recruitment this quarter. And I look forward to catching up with you again soon.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much. We'll see you later.
Bye.